Justin, one thing people are concerned about is the privacy of their data. And I want to talk about ChatGPT this time, and then we'll at another time talk about Copilot because that's quite different in how that works, especially if you're uploading some content and you really want it to not then feed it up to the mothership and to be part of the AI greater intelligence.
Essentially, if you have your tracking turned on, then as you input prompts and work with these language models, you're actually training it just as anyone else would be training it. Essentially, when you put a prompt in, you are giving it another source that it can then test itself, so to speak. And you hear of this going wrong with some of these bigger companies that put proprietary data in or put something that was sensitive, such as user socials or things like that, and then it resurfacing somehow. Again, when you train it, it's going to use that information in other responses. And so it's very important to protect that data, protect that privacy, not just in your own type of practices, such as taking identifiers out of your data, but also using the controls in the tools that you use to help protect it as well. Now, recently, OpenAI has been really big in marketing their data privacy protection endeavors that they're doing with the paid version, where you're actually able to go into settings and opt out of your data being used or your prompts being used to train the data and be able to protect both your prompts and your information better.
As we've taught in the class, start with the free version, but take all the confidential data out of it. So let's go
Right.
ahead and share screen and look at it and show them in the paid, that's $20 a month, ChatGPT, where you go. Okay, so now I'm in the paid ChatGPT. And one way you know it is in the free, you can't switch to GPT-4. In the free one, that's all you get is the 2021 level. And I think this one's 2023, April of last year or something like that. Notice it's telling me it's off right now. That's important to
Right.
understand. We go down to the lower left-hand corner and click on your face. Oh, no, I made that sound. And then click settings right there. Click settings and then go into data control.
The very first one is going to be chat history and training, and that's exactly what we talked about. So if you opt out of that, then one, it's not really going to save your chats as far as it's concerned with training data. And at the same time, it's not going to use the prompts and the input output to train the system. So in a way, it's not tracking it as far as training the system.
Right. Now it does say, it says unsaved data will be deleted in our system within 30 days. And then Justin, we'll put this read more for people to
Right.
read the fine print in the video below. Now I'm going to turn it on so they can see what it is, because a lot of time I leave it on because I want the benefits of it, unless I particularly need to upload something where I'm not going to take all the time to pick everything out of it.
Right. And so when it says it's deleted after 30 days, if it's not going to be tracking your data and using it, then it's not going to cache it or store it. What you may want to do then is, if you opt out, I would suggest that as you put your prompts in, if it's a good prompt, save it, go ahead and save it in Excel or some type of, Google Keep, something like that, that you have that's secure. And then whether it's the entire thread that you can export, or if you just have certain parts of that output that you want to track, I'd say go ahead. Like I said, Google Keep, Microsoft OneNote, Evernote, whichever system you're using, go ahead and set up your folder or set up your workspaces to where you can easily save the really good prompts and the really good outputs. Because if not, again, once you opt out 30 days, it's going to start deleting those.
Yeah, that's it. We just wanted people to know, because this is something we teach already in our class, but there are a lot more questions that come forward. Keep the questions coming. And of course, don't forget the book, which is on Amazon. Along with the book, it has a QR code to a playlist we have on YouTube, and you can find that as well. I'll put in the links where we update and put things like this as updates.
Right.
And if you buy the book and reach out to us, it's not in the book. This is a secret sauce. We'll invite you to a closed Facebook group so you can ask questions.
Sounds good.
Remember to click subscribe and the bell. Have a great day. This is Martin Brossman and
Dr. Justin Rose.